Yay, yay. Let's give a shout out to Anthony Yarde. You know, the guy only has about, 15 fights? 14 of those which came by the way of knockout. The guy started his professional boxing career in 2015. And before that, he only had 12 amateur fights. And he stepped up to the pros, knocking motherfuckers' blocks off. You know? So we should all give him his props. Point blank, period. So, let's talk about the haters that's out there saying we need to stop Anthony Yarde from becoming another Deontay Wilder. As far as who he has fought. Not who has popped for PEDs to stop him from fighting him. Not guys who failed to disclose medical HIPAA to the sanctioned bodies before a piss test. We're not talking about those guys. We're just talking about the other people that he fought, other than Ortiz. You know, 40-0, you know, all which way it come by the way of knockouts except for one. Well, anyways, people shouldn't be so critical on people. And for Anthony Yarde to be a guy that was born in the UK fans shouldn't be sitting over there saying derogatory things about him, or things that could be insinuated as derogatory towards him. Y'all should be uplifting this dude. Now, if this guy doesn't want to fight somebody for a belt, he doesn't have to. You know? He doesn't have to explain himself to you. Maybe he's not ready. Maybe he's following his team's orders like Anthony Johnson is. Sitting in the back seat letting Eddie Hearn drive. Type style. So, if you really want to be crucial about somebody and who they have fought and stuff like that, you need to talk to Anthony Joshua and start talking about him and saying, hey man, are you really in the driver's seat? Or is somebody else driving the car for you? And that somebody better not be Morgan Freeman, if you know what I mean. So you want this guy to step up and fight somebody that he probably ain't even ready for and lose. That's what you want. He only had 15 fights. You know what I'm saying? And the other 12 is in the amateurs. So what are you really saying? Are you saying that you didn't do your research about this dude before you start loud talking?
Oh, I think, Anthony Yarde should fight domestically. He shouldn't be going to other countries and fighting them. He should fight for the strap. You know what I'm saying? It's offered to him for good money and stuff like that.
Bitch ass motherfucker. That ain't your goddamn money. And you ain't Anthony Yarde. Let him do his thing. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, you're not fighting. And he only had 15 fights. And he doesn't have that much fucking experience. You know what I'm saying? I keep trying to tell you, go talk to Anthony Joshua. Go talk to him. Go tell him, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I think you need to be in the driver's seat, not in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? I just thought about something. What about Dave Allen? You know what I'm saying? Look at him. He fucked around on his 10th fight Dillian White and got whooped. And then right after that, he fought Ortiz and got KO'd. You see what happens when you ain't ready? When you come into the heavyweight division and you don't have enough experience and you ain't learning shit and you trying to listen to motherfuckers, your fans and shit like that instead of listening to your fucking self. He knew he wasn't ready for that shit. But motherfuckers like you pumped him up to get his ass whooped. And that's what the fuck he got. And now look at him. Oh, and now let's talk about Dillian White. Look, after Dillian White got whooped by Anthony Joshua, yeah, he got whooped. Who the fuck Dillian White stepped up and fought? Nobody. Who you gonna talk about? Ivanka, David Allen, Ian Lewison, Derek Chiroza, whatever the fuck his name is, Malcolm Tam, Robert Boulianius, and Lucas Sucker Ass Brown. Talk about that. Nah, you ain't gonna do that, sucker. There's only 4 belts that matter. It's either you is or you ain't a world champion. Can you dig that, sucker? And this is how I know you a hoe ass English muffin. Because you going via Deontay Wilder to talk about Anthony Yarde so you can get some ratings. Because as soon as you put Deontay Wilder's name in the subject, you know you're going to get some clicks. But how the fuck on your video, when I checked it, not that video, but another video, you had 2.3 thousand views with only 100 likes? What is you doing? You paying to pay. I don't care if Anthony Yarde steps up or not. It's his boxing career. But what the problem is that over the years, or since the dawn of boxing, there has been numerous of fighters that have been lying to the boxing fans about situations and why they didn't fight fighters. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between him not stepping up and lying. The moral of the story is basically people that make videos on YouTube don't always get things right. But it's imperative that we try to please ourselves. So you as viewers should try to do your own research and not just listen to people, because you can get paid a fool. So shout outs to Anthony Yarde and the LDBC, and everybody stay sucker free.